policies in government, we are not deprived of our share of development projects.
So unfortunately, we have to cut the conversation while we witness the arrival of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, whose vehicle just came here onto the Deba ground. So the protocol has been that when the president arrives, he exits from his vehicle, and as soon as he exits from his vehicle, the national anthem will be played, and once the national anthem is played, the president then continues to exchange pleasantries with the various traditional authorities who are here and the ordinary people, various heads of departments and agencies who are all well represented here at the College of the College of Health here at Kintampo. So the president has come in his jeans shirt and black trousers, looking very spectacular. And so the president will be taking the national anthem, after which he will go around to exchange pleasantries with the traditional authorities here. And so we'll be taking the national anthem any moment from now. Let's listen now.
Thank you very much. His Excellency the President will proceed to exchange pleasantries with Nananoma and the good people of Bono East. The Bono East Regional Minister, Honorable Francis Osuanchi, will lead the President to exchange pleasantries with the chiefs and people of the region. Sabre Ghana Mampani Yabasra Ma Obia Enkinkan Animo Abaya Krachifo Mrashebejafo Enyina Bedi Ghana Mampani Anim Ombedinachi na Yako na Ghana Mampani ne Nananom ne Adeshia Ewo Bono East Mantamimo Edi Nchia Ghana Mampani Ewo Ye Mantamimo Obeda Nensefo Nenkontafo ne Yirenom Obeda Ye Nyina Se Ewo Abapa Yato Ye 2024 election no Ye man 100% Ewo Bono East region na eno ebuaye ema odin kunima ebi enzida wogana abakosem.
There in your shot, the president has begun exchanging pleasantries with the various traditional authorities who have come here in their numbers to listen to the president, who is beginning a 3-day thank you tour to the Bono East and the Ahafo regions. As we speak, he's currently at Kintampo, the College of Health, where the Debar of Chiefs and People is taking place. And so the president, supported by the regional minister, some party executives and appointees from the region, are going around exchanging the pleasantries with the traditional authorities. It is a great day for the people here in the Bono East region, because this is the day they will be hearing some of the priority projects the president has for the people of Bono East. Many roads in this region are not in good condition. This is a typical region identified as one of the food baskets of this country, and therefore the president's priority projects obviously will be targeting cashew, cocoa, the grains, plantain, of course all farm produce that come from this region will be given the necessary attention. And most especially, there are a number of development projects either stalled or something people have been yearning for, which became issues during the 2024 campaign, which the president is expected to speak to. Now let me give you a brief about the Bono East region. It is one of the 3 regions carved out of then Bono Ahafo region. So today, as we speak, for the Bono Ahafo area, we have Bono East, we have Bono region, and of course Ahafo region. The capital of the Bono East region is Techiman, but as we speak, this event is currently taking place at Kentampo, the College of Health. And Bono East, as you know, is welcoming the president on the first leg of his 3-region visit. Tomorrow he will be in the Bono region, Sunyanyi to be specific, and then on Saturday he will wrap up at Goso in the Ahafo region. In 2024, NDC won 10 of the 11 constituencies. 10 of the 11 constituencies compared to 2020 when NDC won 8 of the 11 constituencies. So many people have seen this region as one of the many across the country which gave the NDC flag bearer John Dramani Mahama a massive endorsement, which has made him today a president who has begun fulfilling many of the promises he has made. Today, as we gather here to listen to the president, many people will of course hear a summary of some of the key achievements captured under his 120-day social contract with the people of Ghana, and they'll be zeroing in to this specific region to find out what the president, as he has done in some of the regions where he has already been on his thank you tour, to tell them within the next 4 years what he'll be doing. I made reference to potentials in this region. You remember that in April this year, the Minister of Agriculture was here with the President to launch what they call Feed Ghana program. Techiman, to be specific, was where this event took place, still in this region. The strategic importance of deciding to launch this program in this region is not really because perhaps the Agric Minister comes from this part of the country, but because they want to make a statement about what government intends to do within the Volta Basin, as he said a few days ago, and this particular region falls under that. So we have a lot of potentials that the president has been talking about. So as we speak, you see a number of queen mothers who are receiving the president as he continues his rounds to shake rounds, and you can see from the hands that are being stretched towards the president that the goodwill for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is very, very high. Very, very high, because within the last 4 months, everything seems to be pointing in the right direction. From security to the economy to the value of the cedi to inflation, which has seen marginal reduction, to policies that have been announced and are being implemented that are expected to open opportunities for many young men and women in this country. And so for a government that has come to power meeting an economy that was almost crashing, and having won the goodwill of the people, many Ghanaians would want to see the foundations that are being laid that will create the opportunities for several sectors of this economy to thrive. And so John Mahama, in your shot there, who arrived here at Kentampo College of Health a while ago, the anthem has been played and is going around to exchange pleasantries. And immediately after that, I'll walk you through how this program will be like in the next 1 hour. There'll be the opening prayers both by Christians, Muslims, and of course the traditional authorities. There'll be a brief cultural performance, and then the welcome address will be presented by the president of the Bono East Regional House of Chiefs. Then the regional chief imam would also make a brief remark. Bono East is one of the regions where the Muslim community is very, very dominant, and I'm sure that is why the regional chief imam will have a slot to speak at this very important occasion. And as a regional chief imam, I believe that some of the accolades will be referenced to promises that were made, for example, reducing the Hajj fares, to adding additional holidays to the Muslims when they celebrate their religious festivities. And beyond that, the president would also now be expected to deliver his address, and then immediately after that he will wrap up. So that is a brief picture about what is expected to happen here in the Bono East region, Kintampo. To be specific, the College of Health here is where the event is taking place. So you see some of the party footfalls who are greeting the president, and so under that shed you see a number of students of the College of Health here at Kintampo who are mingled with the ordinary party supporters who cannot hide their excitement, because this is a fine opportunity for them to meet the president face to face. Some of them know the president personally. The president recognizes some of them, and this is the opportunity for them to have their tete-a-tete with the president. If they have a word to whisper into his ears, this is the opportunity. After all this exchange of pleasantries, the next is to hear what is in there for them. When the president was in the Volta region, he made reference to road projects. He made reference to abandoned health and educational facilities that he promised to complete, and of course spoke to a number of issues that were supposed to improve the lives of the people. And then we went to the western and central regions. We've been to other parts of this country, and each region has had its fair share of what many will call priority projects that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama intends to execute, to open doors, to reset Ghana, and to make Ghanaians feel that democracy is something that is supposed to improve the lives of the people, and not to incite one group of people to or against the other, most especially because things are not being done in terms of what people want, but in terms of how people have always yearned to exploit the situation. So John Dramani Mahama has gone round to exchange his pleasantries, and now will be taking his seat. So we'll just